In the coldest regions of the planet, the ocean freezes for months. Waves disappear under a layer of ice so thick that it can stop even the most powerful ships. However, a special type of vessel seems to defy the laws of nature. Icebreakers not only navigate these frozen waters, they literally break the ice to clear a path for other ships. But how do they do it? How can a heavy metal ship crash into a solid wall of ice without destroying itself? And why can some icebreakers even climb over the ice before crushing it? In this video, we'll explore the secrets behind these polar titans, their design, their physics, their history, and their crucial role in modern exploration and trade. Because behind every crack in the ice lies a lesson in extreme engineering. Join me in the heart of the Arctic, where temperatures drop to 40 degrees Celsius, and the sea becomes a battlefield between steel and nature. There we will discover how human ingenuity made the impossible possible, sailing where the sea no longer exists. At first glance, an icebreaker looks like a sturdy, heavy ship, but its true strength lies not only in its size, it lies in its shape. While normal ships have a thin, sharp hull to cut through the water, icebreakers have a rounded, reinforced hull, designed to climb onto the ice and crush it with its own weight. The principle is simple but brilliant. Instead of breaking the ice like a blade, the ship climbs over it. Then, thanks to its mass and calculated center of gravity, it drops down, using gravity to break the ice with a controlled blow. Its hull is made of special steel, thicker and more flexible than that of any other ship, capable of withstanding enormous pressures without deforming. In addition, it is coated with antifreeze paint and low-friction materials to prevent ice from sticking. The bow front is rounded and bulbous, and the bottom of the hull has a curvature that distributes the pressure of the ice to the sides. It is a perfect balance between strength and glide. Inside, the icebreaker is a work of modular engineering. Powerful engines, multi-directional propulsion systems, and propellers capable of reversing their thrust to free the ship if it becomes trapped. Every part is designed to withstand conditions where no other ship would survive. Breaking ice is not just a matter of design, it requires colossal force. The most modern icebreakers use engines that generate tens of thousands of horsepower. In some cases, nuclear reactors are used to generate continuous power for months without refueling, as in the Russian Arktika-class icebreakers. The propulsion system is also unique. Many icebreakers use azimuth thrusters, which rotate 360 degrees to push the ship in any direction, even backwards or sideways. This maneuverability is vital when ice closes in around the ship. Furthermore, the hull does not work alone. Modern icebreakers are equipped with bubbling and hot water systems that expel air or heat beneath the ice, reducing friction and facilitating braking. In particularly tough areas, operators combine mechanical force and strategy. Sometimes the icebreaker advances at full power, retreats a few meters, and charges again, over and over, until it opens a navigable channel. It may seem brutal, but it is the only way to break through frozen seas where the ice is several meters thick. The first icebreakers emerged in the 19th century, when navigation in Arctic areas became crucial for trade and exploration. In 1899, the Yermak, a Russian ship, was the first steam-powered icebreaker designed to break ice more than 2 meters thick. During the 20th century, the design evolved rapidly. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union and the United States built larger and more powerful icebreakers, powered by diesel and turbines. But the revolution came in 1959 with the Lenin, the world's first nuclear icebreaker. This giant could operate for years without fuel, opening permanent routes through the Arctic. Today, Russian nuclear icebreakers continue to dominate polar waters, enabling commercial shipping along the Northern Sea Route, a strategic corridor between Europe and Asia. Other countries, such as Finland, Canada, and China, have developed their own advanced designs, combining energy efficiency, sensors, and satellite positioning technology. Each generation has been a step closer to an ancient dream, mastering the planet's frozen oceans. In the ice, every move counts. Icebreaker captains are true strategists. They read the cracks in the ice like a map, anticipate its fractures, and calculate the pressure the hull will withstand. Sometimes a mistake can immobilize the ship for days. When an icebreaker moves forward, the sound is overwhelming. A metallic roar accompanied by muffled explosions as the ice yields under tons of steel. Sometimes the ship tilts dangerously. Other times, it seems to be suspended over a white mass that does not yield. But every crack, every vibration, indicates that physics is working. Icebreakers do not travel alone. They often open routes for entire fleets of merchant or scientific vessels. They also serve as floating laboratories, with scientists studying climate change, ocean currents, and life in extreme conditions. Operating in the Arctic or Antarctica is not only a technical challenge, but also a human one. Lethal temperatures, endless nights, and an environment so isolated that any mistake can be fatal. But without icebreakers, many regions of the planet would remain completely inaccessible. The future of icebreakers is changing along with the planet. The melting of the Arctic has opened up new trade routes, but it has also increased ecological risks. As the ice recedes, icebreakers face a new mission: to protect what remains. New generations of icebreakers are being designed with hybrid systems, electric propulsion, and green technologies that reduce emissions. Some will even use artificial intelligence to navigate autonomously between ice sheets and detect unstable areas. But the question remains: should we continue to conquer the poles or leave them alone? Every crack open in the ice is a victory for engineering, but also a human footprint on one of the last unspoiled places on the planet. Even so, icebreakers will remain symbols of human ingenuity, not only because they defeat the ice, but because they remind us how far we can go when the challenge seems impossible.